Okay, we're recording now. Alright, so I got my phone app here. I got my beacon in my pocket. So far it looks like the drone's following me sideways. And I gotta remember which way. Go up some, I guess. The screen on my phone isn't the best, but it is following behind me, it looks like. And this is my first flight with the Skydio-2 this year. I think last fall or almost winter time was the last time I had the Skydio-2 up. And the time before that was the fall before. This is April 14th, 2022. And right over here, and I don't know, I'll walk over here. Of course, it's all muddy and crappy here. But this is the area where we dug up the hosta berries. Those are the strawberry beds over there. And we'll be working over here this week. Rain gutter, this is where the black currants were, over here. And so I dug this out, and all of this soil went down while it was snowing and raining, and went down to the blueberry plot down and back. So I'm not actually directing the Skydio-2 at this point. And there is a Skydio-2 Plus now that has a longer range. And the thing about the Skydio-2, it uses artificial intelligence for avoidance of obstacles. It's done extremely well so far. And I thought I'd walk up to where the garlic beds are. And you may be able to see the strap on my back. And that's the Hero 9. And I'll be talking about the Hero 9 pretty soon. But you may be able to see the Skydio-2 right up there. Hey everybody. Okay. Everything's a mess. And I'm not getting as much done. One, because of my sciatic nerve, and two, because of the amount of rain and snow that we've had. It's just made working out here very, very difficult, very messy. And so many of the things I wanted to get done by now, they're just not going to get done this year. Because I've got to move on to some other things. Now we're going in, there's leafless branches right above me here. So that's got to avoid. So this English walnut didn't make it. These are all sunchokes or Jerusalem artichokes alongside of me here. Actually, I'm going to try and go up a little bit higher. So these right in here are all the artichokes amongst all of the walnuts right in here. And we're in the third food forest here. And this probably isn't going to show up so well. But here you can see some of the gooseberry plants are starting to leaf out now. And these are all the garlic down here. And I can see the hint of some of the shallots starting to show up. So not so bad. We'll just walk around here and see. I need to get used to using the drone. Now that Thea's home, we do want to do better as far as our videos that we create. I'm always more about informative and less about entertainment, but I think we can have both. Yeah. So some of the shallots are starting to pop up now. Here's one of the shallots right here. There as well. So they are here. Those are not grasses, although there are grasses and clovers all around in here. But pretty happy with the way the garlic looks. How's it going up there? I'm going to step over the shallot bed here. I still have a bunch more transplanting to do. Lots of trees to transplant. We'll go over by pond 1 over here. I just have my phone in my pocket, my beacon in my other pocket, and just trusting the drone to do whatever it should do. You can see fish moving around here. I don't see them clearly yet. And that the willow has lots of small leaves starting to emerge, so hopefully the Skydio-2 will avoid it. Last night I heard the spring peepers really peeping pretty darn well. It's actually beautiful out right now. So it'll be interesting to see just how everything is going to look. And I don't think I'll walk underneath that area over there just yet. I've got to get used to the Skydio-2 with being at various heights and all. Maybe I should try and bring it down lower. But I'm gonna try and remember just how I do this. All right, now we'll see, can we still navigate between all the trees here? Hopefully, I hear the little motors speeding up and slowing down as it's navigating behind me. But this is the Peninsula Pond, one of the Peninsula Ponds. Pond 4 is as well, but this is Pond 1. And I had 2 benches here, but these old wooden benches just break down over time. And I haven't been on one of these benches in years. And so this is all part of the 3rd food forest that we're going around right now. And all of the various nut trees along in here. And then we get into all of our nitrogen fixing and pears and apples, plums, peaches, some persimmons. No pawpaws up here yet. I've got some that I've got to transplant up here to see how that will all work and all. And I'm going to walk right around here, see what the drone's going to decide to do. You know, this is such an exciting era that we're living in with artificial intelligence, machine learning, people who have Amazon Echoes or Google Nest devices at home. I don't know, did you lose me? he may have lost me. Whoops. How do I get you to turn around now? I guess I should walk this way and see if I can. Actually, can I do closer? Okay, so it did find me. Sorry about that, I wasn't aware that you did find me. Come on. I hate this pixel device here. So it says weak connection. I don't know why. Well, it does see me, and I see you. Where's the battery indicator on this thing? I'll have to wear my glasses next time. It may be 51%. Let's go over by pond 2. The new Skydio-2 has some new features, and this was just upgraded as well. Some of the firmware upgrades. I think what I'm going to do is just raise this up for a second and increase the distance from me. May not be too smart to do that, but whoa, 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 where are you going? Okay. It's still coming down. Well, I'm not certain just how to handle this, but well, we'll walk around pond 2 here, and hopefully we won't crash. Lots of fish in here. My brother Jim would like to see lots of his goldfish. Now we're over into the second food forest, all of the fruit and nut trees over here. And this is the sediment collecting canal right in here. The winds are picking up. I can really hear the little motors working up there. But I gotta say, it still is tracking me, which is cool. I'll have to go back and see if the and geez, I'm hoping that this is recording. And so we're up on the hugelkultur terrace up here. This is all trees just to my right here, buried underneath the surface of the soil. And we're heading down to pond 3. I want to be somewhat careful here as we avoid the cherry tree there. No, it's still tracking me. I believe it's still got me. And it's really avoiding those trees. It's doing a good job. So now you can at least see this is the bioremediation system right in here at the canal, and over here is pond 3. I'm hoping that this is recording up there. I forgot to check it. Oh, a couple of mallards. Okay, sorry. And one of the Canada geese is laying her eggs over there as well. I'm bringing the drone down a little bit. And heading back to the house, I think I could see 31%. It's at 19 feet in elevation, traveling at 2.2 miles per hour. And 127 feet, we're 117 feet from probably the initial launching location. And I'm going to tell it not to get so far from me. And of course it's flying backwards and sensing. There's an oak tree directly behind it here. Huh? It's avoiding it. Very cool. So get a little bit closer to me. All right, now I'm going to say stop motion tracking. All right, so I stopped the tracking. Get behind the unit. It is a little windy here. Okay, we got her. Okay, the Hero 9 is recording. It says the drone is ready to fly. I'm going to go out here and say begin flight. Syncing Skydio autonomy engine. Auto record. I should. All right, let's do launch. Moving too fast. All right. Here we go. All right, it says auto recording is on. It's next to the oak tree. It seems to have acquired me. Okay. Let's see how things work here. I think we need to get up in elevation a little bit so we can avoid some of the things here. And good. Getting behind me. Let's see what we can do here. We we're over by the Bioremediation Canal, and that's it right up ahead of me here. Should I go up a little bit more? Not too much higher, I guess. So right over here is the Bioremediation Canal. Over there is a sediment collecting canal, which you may not be able to see in the video here, but it comes into the Bioremediation Canal, and that's where all things that are not pleasant for the environment get gradually broken down by the microbial and plant communities in these areas. And this runs under the driveway over to Pond 4, but we'll just walk over here. I've got to get all these weeds taken care of over here because asparagus is probably going to start popping up in the next couple of days. And I have more plants to transplant. So this is Pond 3. The ducks just took off a couple of minutes ago. And this is going to be quite an obstacle course for the Skydio-2 to get by. Man, there's trees all around in here. And you see a few of the daffodils here. Man, avoiding these trees has got to be a real trick. Because this is all trees. Now we're in the first food forest by one of the gazebos. And Honey Hut is to my right over there. And this is still Pond 3. Oh, I'm scaring the Canada geese here some. Let's see if I move you over here some. You get a little bit better view of the pond here, and I don't want to disturb the Canada geese. Aronia berries, another pawpaw, apples all along in here, pears. And should we risk walking over here between all these trees? Man, this is going to be tough. We'll see if this bugger can do this. It's making it through this. Well, I'm impressed. So let's be careful with those trees. But you can get a better idea. There's an island in the center of this pond. And there's a beautiful sitting area right over here. And we have another sitting area right over there. So I won't go around some of these areas. We'll see if we can make our way back through over here. Actually, move you over here. Careful with those trees. So this is pond 3. So we've seen in the first video pond 1 at the top of the property, then pond 2, which is the circular one that goes around the sediment collecting canal. Now we're going between all these different trees. I'll tell you, this drone is just amazing. And I took out several of the fruit trees this fall, and lots of trees need pruning. It's embarrassing. So let's see if we can get through here without doing too much damage here. We'll go over to pond 3. I'm sorry, pond 4. Pond 3 is to the other side where we just were a couple of minutes ago, and right over there. And now we're over here. It goes, pond 3 dumps from, so it goes from pond 1 to pond 2 to sediment collecting canal, then the bioremediation canal to pond 3, then back through the bioremediation canal, through another, under the driveway to another bioremediation canal, and then we get to pond 4 right up over here. And this also has a small peninsula here. And we'll risk coming around here. I'd really like to work on my seating areas since we're both retired now. You got some of the irises coming up over here, and this whole sitting area is just completely covered. So hopefully we don't smash into any trees here. And some of the wood chips that I dumped over in here were willow. Even tiny chips will turn into rooted trees. And of course we got more obstacle courses here. And there's Timmy making his way towards me. And to my left is the more of the first food forest. Man, I'll tell you, this drone is amazing, going between all of these trees and all. So right over here, let me see if I can move you over here, my friend. Just a little bit more. I don't want you to hit that tree. But now you can see this is pond 5 right here. And so the male Canada goose is over here. The female's back over on pond 3 right now. And she's laying eggs. And so now we'll go, so from pond 4, which is the one we just went by, right over there. I won't turn the drone by. But from pond 4 over there, it goes underground, drains into pond 5. And pond 5 is the pond that we've had all of the major leaks with, which we use the cardboard sealing process with. So let's see how we do here. Boy, we're real close. Easy there, big guy. So now we're still in the first food forest, but we're down amongst the almond trees now. So the weeds just took off last year, but these are all almond trees. Some of them are just 6, 7 foot, 8 foot tall, and some of them are over 20 foot tall. Now we do have a couple of persimmons and pawpaws and apples down in here. I think I'm going to walk around over here. Man, it's really impressive how well this drone is doing. And so I have a bunch of brush down here that I need to chip up. I'm going to walk over where the blueberry patch is, and I've got some rounds, some firewood that's still in the rounds phase that I sawed up last year, and I brought down the Wolf Ridge wood splitter down here. I'll tell you, this drone is absolutely amazing navigating through these areas. And I just fired it up yesterday. I brought it down here and fired it up, and man, this thing is going to be amazing. I'm super excited about this. It's going to make my life a lot easier. And we'll do videos on that. But this is part of the drainage spillway. Be careful there, big guy. For pond 5 going into pond 6. Now this one I dug out with Elon at the other end of the pond over there last year, and it is all sand and gravel, so that may end up just being a vernal pool unless I try patching that one up as well. And so that, to orient you, I'm just going to move the drone around here. So those are the solar panels right over there, and this is pond 6. And one of the reasons I put pond 6 in here was to get some of the reflection that comes from the south to bounce off of this as well, but it doesn't work so well when you don't have the sun. And we still have some battery left. Let's move you back around here. And now we're over pond 6, and this is where I've been working with the blueberry beds and all down here. So we can go down around pond 7 here. Having the mounds, so the ground slopes going to my right and ahead of me, but creating these mounds of soil will allow us to have the roots of the blueberry plants not get waterlogged. And this is all part of an old hugelkultur system in here, and that's why I'm sinking in with the track loader. And that's the Hulk. And the frogs are jumping down here. And do we dare walk around pond 7 with all those brushy trees back here? If we crash, I just don't want it to crash over the water like it is right now. Right up over the water. But that probably is the smartest place for it to be. It still amazes me how well this drone locks on to a person. Now it senses those branches overhanging my head here as I'm walking along, and it's diving out over the pond. And do we have enough battery to get down any further? Do we dare risk that? Let's actually do this, and we'll see pond 7 from So this is a spillway right in front of me for Pond 7. This is actually the same level. The top of this water is where the base of the perimeter drain for the sugar shack that you see up behind me up there. Well, you can't see anymore, but you were able to see. But that's about a 7.5 to almost 8 foot drop. Pretty amazing. Of course, the sunlight's kind of crappy here. Oh, I went wrong way, sorry. He's trying to find me now. He found me. Okay. No, don't get too close. So I hit those buttons and she wants to come right down to me. So we'll head back. I don't have good boots on right now. Having a hard time finding me now. I think he could see me. It says GPS tracking. It's having a hard time keeping track of me now, but it's doing okay. So this is the screen, what it looks like, following me around in here. Battery level in the beacon's getting low. And this is real wet in this area here because this is the lowest point of the blueberry patch down in here. Actually, let's move you around over here. Ouch. So both the beacon and the drone are around 31% right now. And again, this is Pond 6, where I'm walking by right now. And I almost think, and of course you could see the solar panels in this view too. And so far I absolutely love this Skydio-2. And I am getting a replacement gimbal, and there's the sugar shack, and I'm walking right by Elon right now. So I'm having this guy follow me. All right, now hopefully he doesn't lose me going around here. So can he see me? I think he sees me. So by having the beacon, that really does help with the GPS tracking. And I know that the tracking on the newer beacon is probably much better than the tracking on this beacon right here. So So we're at 23 and 24% now. It's having a hard time catching me behind that tree. It may have caught me. And of course, it is all cloud cover right now, unfortunately. Okay, we're down to 20% and 19% here. So I'm going to bring the drone in closer to me. So minus means come closer. Boy, this puppy is easy, 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 baby. We're at 17 and 16%. 17 on the drone and 16 on the beacon, or 15 on the beacon. And it's telling me that's the beacon, no battery. Okay. Come on in. Okay. I'm going to say tracking off. Bringing it right down closer to me. Safe landing. No battery. Okay.